So I wanted to go to a specific lake today and just have some fun. But when I got there, the ramp, the canal out, and everything else, completely inundated with grass. I mean, not even close to navigable. And I could, it looked like it opened up maybe over 300 yards down. Then I had to really think about, do I really want to do that just for fun fishing? There's no money on the line today, and as much as I'm about adventure and going out and trying new places, and doing that kind of stuff and exploring, not today. I would have had to have made a possibly 350-yard haul down a dike to maybe, I say this loosely, to maybe be able to launch in the water. Now, I would have been able to, now, when I say that, I mean, I would have been able to launch in the water. The problem is, I don't know if it was plugged up further down the navigation canal or not, because if it was, well, then we got like a serious issue where now I've hauled the kayak 350 yards all the way down, possibly launched, paddled some, found out it was still plugged, and then what? So, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Not today. It's muggy. It's not super hot. Thank goodness we had some rain rolling last night. So it's about 80 degrees, but it's really muggy feeling. So it almost feels like 90 right now. So today we are going to fish the backup spot, which I had already in mind. There's some interesting stuff. I see some floating islands. Might go punch those. And you know, I've fished here before. This place is kind of feast or famine for me. The few times I've been here, it's either, hey, you know, we catch a boatload of fish and with a couple good ones mixed in, or we don't catch anything. Water temperatures are actually, it's a fairly, this place is fairly deep. Right now at 9 foot, just went over a 10-foot hole. I think there's one or two other holes in here that's a little bit deeper, but there's a possibility of big fish coming out of here. I had a buddy catch one in here that was over 9 pounds, so we are going to have some fun. Looks like there's some bait fish there, maybe some crappie in a stacked hole. If we have a breeze like this, it should be good. If not, what I've been finding out is if we don't have a breeze or anything to cool my camera down, my camera actually overheats because it's so hot. I'm not using an internal battery, I'm using external. We're gonna get rid of our first spot and I'll start fishing. I've seen some fish hit the surface. That one over there is a gar. I don't know if the one back I saw back there was a bass or not, but hey, we're here. Let's have some fun. I'm already seeing, looks like little fish on the graph. Let's see if we can get through here on this 1 ounce. All right, 2 ounces is the heaviest I got. Almost still not making it through here. Oh no, it's a bowfin. Good, he came off. Jeez. Watch him smoke it right there. And we got that big gator down there circling. So I know that's not one. I'm probably going to give him lots of space. As much as I like to go fish that area, we're going to give him his space. Oh, dang, that's a better fish than I thought. Yeah, that's a good fish. Shoot. Stupid gator's right there, too. Come on. Oh my god, it's a big long fish. She's skinny, but she's nice. This should ideally be like a 7-8 pound fish. She's looking super skinny right now. Like I said, we're gonna back out just a little bit. Oh no, he's over there now. Okay. The gator moved off. I didn't want to release her right here with him there. Big girl. Ideally, again, should be almost, you would think that she would be almost 8 pounds, but she's maybe 5 right now. All right. Go back under the mat, girl. There you go. If you're wondering what I'm using for flipping, if you haven't seen it before, the stuff's here pretty thick, so I'm using a 2-ounce tungsten weight with a Trocar 4/0 flipping hook to keep that bait locked on that hook. I've got a plastic bead on it. It's underneath that 2-ounce weight, and I'm using a Bandito bug by Guggen. Say what you want about the Guggen boys, but I like the Bandito bug. What sometimes makes this kind of difficult to flip, and like I caught that one, I think underneath a little bit of the water lettuce. This is a mix of like some type of floating grass, water lettuce, and gator grass. So it's all mixed together, and it makes it really thick. So I'm trying to pick and choose my battles here, where I'm going to pitch and flip. And sometimes it still doesn't quite get through. Trying to think about how far up into do I want to flip. Maybe we can get the fish out of there. That's the next challenge. Ah, I had one. I don't think it's very big, but I definitely had one. My pinchers are gone. I'll let that sink all the way to the bottom. Got one. Oh no, it's a bowfin. And oh shoot. Shoot. He's got the line wrapped around himself in a weird way. I don't want to lose that chatterbait. It's a $15 bait. Not a big guy. Oh, good. Alright. Little bugger. At least you're not like 20 pounds. I'll retie this. I saw the line was in his mouth, and you know they got teeth. Probably go about 6 inches above. Just to be sure. GoPro actually just overheated. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. But that's how warm it is without the aid of a breeze or anything. It's extremely hot out right now. I know there's fish activity all over, but it's like gar and catfish just coming up and hitting the surface. So oh, I had one. Nope, I have no idea what that was. This has got to be gar. It has to be. Yeah, the bait's so torn up. I don't see it as being anything else. Whew. I had a bite since I missed that one back there underneath that tree. And it's been a hot minute since I've actually caught a fish. This breeze is picking up, which means if staying out here longer is going to be more doable. GoPro won't overheat as much. Oh, what happened there? What in the world was that? Shoot, if that was a bass, I missed it. Felt like a good fish. Could have been a gar, could have been a bowfin. Huh. Fish try to eat that. A fluke because it was dangling in the water over there, so there's definitely just a little guy over there. Oh, he's got it right now. I knew it. He tried to hit it when it was bouncing there on the off that limb. He's not very big. Ah. Ooh. Gar absolutely came up and destroyed this bait. Shoot. Took the tail off too. Well, feeling that gar that tried to absolutely smoke the chatterbait. Nothing out here on the lumps. There's a lot of other gar and looks like catfish and some bowfin surfacing, but I'm gonna call it. It's starting to get really hot out. I don't want to be out here if any storms kick up, and I got a bit of a trek to make, so, and it's gonna do it. Still hot out here. I'll probably complain about that for a while. Gotta get ready for Panosofsky. Try to go to the spot I wanted to go to next week. Maybe get a better night's rest and plan for that long kind of haul if I can't, if the canal's still plugged, but we'll take a look. Other than that, you know, it wasn't too bad of a day. You know, I'll take it. You know, 23 and a half, almost 23 3/4. I'll take that fish all day long. I'm not dissatisfied with that. Hopefully that fish, you know, made it back under that mat and is now resting, and hopefully that dink that I caught later, you know, it turns out to be a giant at some point. That being said, I'm out. I want to go home, rest, stay safe out there, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.